Hello and welcome to day 24 of Lifestyle Prescriptions Bootcamp. Today I'd like to talk a little bit more about beliefs and their connection to values and our emotions and stress triggers, because honestly they're all connected together. In yesterday's video I talked about 3 of the ways that beliefs can be created. Now there's another way, and this is from our values. Our core values are found when you ask yourself the simple question, what is important to me? And you just write them down, what comes to mind. You repeat this, asking this question, what is important to me? What else is important to me? Until you've exhausted what you can think of. And there's your list of core values. So where do these core values come from? They can come from our family, obviously, our closest when we grew up, our community, maybe our local community, community at large. It could be our country, our whole, the way the whole of our country thinks. It could be religion. So, and loads of other ways that our core values can come to us. So it's from these core values that beliefs come. Because what matters to you, which is your value, has to have a set of kind of rules to keep it in your life as you want it. And your beliefs do that. They act as the rules. They kind of the boundaries out of which you get what you want. So an example of this could be a core value of, say, friendship. Okay, friendship is important to me. So what are some beliefs that I could have? Well, there could be hundreds. How about I will always back up my friends? I'll do anything for my friends is another one. And what about I trust my friends? Now these are key to how I value I see my friendships. Okay. Now these beliefs are well and good if people that you call friends have the same value and beliefs. Otherwise, can you see how you could be taken advantage of or let down? So when we expect other people to have the same values as we do and the same beliefs, we leave ourselves wide open actually to being let down. So another thing to do is to examine our beliefs. It's quite a good idea to do this, to see if they're actually limiting us or helping us to create the life that we'd actually prefer to have. If they're limiting us, then it's time to change your beliefs. And yes, it's possible. And in tomorrow's video, I'll actually look at one very helpful and simple way to change your beliefs. Okay, so what about emotions and stress triggers? Well, I did touch on that yesterday, and now we have a whole chain of responses that are connected. Let's just have a look at these. So we've got 4 inputs to create beliefs. We've got the first one is stress trigger or trauma response, which changes our belief and thought patterns instantly. Our values, which are, over time as we grow up. And then our genetic imprint. Now, this can be like, oh, well, if I lived, say, in France, well, all French people think in this way about this particular thing, or all Turkish people or all English people or all Americans think, about a specific thing in a specific way, or my mom did it like that. That's a kind of genetic imprint, as all of those are. And also the fourth one I mentioned yesterday was when you observe and you have awareness when somebody does something differently from yourself and gets a result that you actually want, and then you change your behavior. So all of these lead to beliefs being created, okay? And remember that a belief is just a thought that we keep thinking. And it's this thinking pattern that holds this in place, the whole belief in place as a pattern. So when we have set beliefs, I believe this and there's no grey, it's this or nothing. We are in effect inflexible to life's surprises. Life throws things at us all the time, doesn't it? We just have to have be mixing with people and we get all these surprises. So in effect, if we have set beliefs, we are inflexible to these surprises that life throws to us. And it can cause us to have reactions in life that are emotional responses that we'd probably not really like to have. And they may be not helpful, especially if they are chronic reactions, chronic responses, and they're negative. Now, we know already from our past videos what this does to us. Negative emotions will create negative physiological responses, and our health will reflect that as a problem. So it's also reflected in our life, isn't it? If we have belief patterns that are negative, it happens, it always happens like that. I'm always let down, people always leave me, and life provides that, so it proves it true. It was Wayne Dyer who said, "You'll see it when you believe it." Think about that. You see it when you believe it. Okay. So I'll leave you with that thought. And tomorrow, let's look at one way to change our beliefs for the outcomes we'd like to see in our life. So till then, goodbye. See you then.